Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Nick Reviews, where I review all things movies, TV shows, and I even review and unbox toys. And before I get to that, just wanted to remind you guys I'm currently in my 500 subscriber, my race to 500 subscribers, and I have a contest going on, a giveaway. I'll put the video up somewhere up here, and so you know how to enter yourself in to win a $50 gift card to a movie theater of your choice. But it's time for another review, and this time from S.H.MonsterArts Shimo from the movie Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire. Let's get into this frosty titan. There's a close-up of the box here. So this is my second S.H.MonsterArts. My first one is the Biolante, and that one was pretty cool. This one right here has some controversies. So let's take a look at the box, and then we'll take a look at the figure and see is the controversies as far as the figure not being that great, are they true or are they not? So here is the Shimo figure. I think they should have just put Shimo on here. That would have been cool. And then you got the Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire, the S.H.MonsterArts, Bandai, MonsterVerse. There's the side of the box. Here's the top. Oops. It's the top. The other side is kind of like the other one. Here's the back of the box. That kind of shows you everything. Not a lot of English back here. Can't read any of that, obviously. And it shows, different poses of Shimo. So let's go ahead and get her open. It comes with some type of instructions or something here. Ooh, I can smell the paint fumes. Oh wow. Okay. So there it is. Right there. Shimo in her prison, which I will set her free soon. It looks like it does come with an extra Kong head. And I don't see any extra tape on the side, so I guess it's safe to open her. Now this is way bigger than expected. I didn't know what to expect as far as the size. Comes with a little plastic thing here, and the tail came off. Alrighty then. So I guess I gotta figure out how to put that back on. And a little piece of the tail came off back there as well. Let's throw all this stuff away. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and put this all together. Alright, so there is Shimo. Let's bring it a little closer. In all her glory. Alright. It does come with this Kong head. I don't know if I'll ever get Kong, but at least I know I have an extra head. It's kind of funny. There's the Kong head, and here is Shimo. Let me take a look at her. All right, and now it's just plain white. It does have a little shininess, like yellowing or something there. I don't know if it's just because of the paint job. You guys saw how quick that tail popped off. Yeah, you can see kind of yellowing, and it's very shiny. I don't know if you can see that. But there's no like wash, no accents. It's just plain white. Other than the shine, there's not really much to this as far as the color perspective of it. Definitely more detailed than the Playmates, I'll tell you that. I like the little spikes here. And obviously that kind of reminds you of Godzilla. I like that they're transparent and see-through. All right, so here's the back. Once again, the tail came off. I don't know why the tail keeps coming off. It's kind of annoying. Tail back on again. And there you go. Just take a look at the figure as best you can here. See the transparent spikes, even the back of the tail here. It's every piece of the tail has an articulation, which is pretty cool. You can see the different, sets of the tail. They can move here, and they all move with it, which is pretty cool. Same with the body. The body looks like it has a few different sections. Definitely has some articulation here. Definitely different from my last S.H.MonsterArts, because that last one didn't have much articulation. So there's a close-up of the face here. The mouth. The teeth is a little bit yellow. That does have a tongue, as you can see. It's just, look, see with the eyes there. It's just like this. They just painted the pupil blue, and it's like you can kind of see some of the. I don't know if this whole thing is like made of transparent and they painted white over it, but you can kind of see like blue through it, through the paint in the right light. Like you see blue right here. I don't know if it's just my eyes, but I think that's what I'm seeing. Maybe this whole thing is transparent blue and they just painted over it, but you can kind of see the paint right here. It's like they painted on it. I definitely see why people might have complained about this. And I don't see any like tail's not coming back off again, which is good. But yeah, it's not a bad figure for sure. I definitely saw that Haya Toys one. Let me see if I can get her to stand. I've never tried anything like this. There it goes. That's the best I could do, which is pretty dope. But yeah, it's not a lot to this figure. I do believe that this thing was painted transparent, and then they painted white over it. Like you could see the blue here. Definitely not their best work. I'm about to show you another S.H.MonsterArts, and you're going to see a difference in quality. Once again, the tail fell off. I'm not playing with that again. I'll put it on after the video. But yeah, I could definitely see why people were mad about this figure. It's the details are impressive, like the scales and everything. The feel of it, these little spikes that are see-through. Haven't even really looked at the foot. Articulation's not too bad. A lot of articulation, especially all in the body, the neck. You can see everything move here. But the paint quality, it's not great. It's not great at all. And I can see why people were complaining about it. But anyways, it has some good to it, and it has some bad. It's like a movie. All right, we'll take the good, and we'll forget about the bad. But let's go ahead and compare it to another Shimo, and that be Shimo from Playmates. As you can see, this one is the older one, and this one is the baby. Oh no, hold on. Let me flip it. Some people get mad about the Playmate screws. Let me flip it for you guys. There you go. See, it's kind of like Playmates. Obviously, it's better because you can see through the spikes and stuff on the back. And this one, you can, kind of. And it's more purple here, all white, not any type of color variation except for on the tail, which is kind of weird that they just painted it like that. But then here you got the spikes. I mean, the fins, whatever you call those things. And then this is just full purple looking. No color contrast, no wash, no paint details on this. And then here you could just tell this whole figure, if I wanted to scratch off the paint, I guarantee you it's this, and they just painted over it. So let's move this one here. Let me see. This is lighter than this one. This one has more weight to this than this does. This is way light, not late. And last but not least, my first ever S.H.MonsterArts Biollante. That looks pretty cool. Except Biollante does turn on. Can't really see that with the lights on. But yeah. S.H.MonsterArts Shimo. And there you have it. S.H.MonsterArts Shimo. Now, it's a little disappointing to say the least. Things keep falling off. Like this tailpiece right here just keeps falling off no matter what I do. It doesn't want to stay in. This tailpiece was falling off for the longest time, but I guess I squeezed it in long enough for it to stay in there. And as far as the paint job and everything, I think they could have done better. There's no details, there's no wash, there's no nothing, It's just like he came, this is a baby, it's brand new. There's no dirt on his skin, her skin, sorry. And I don't know. It's a little disappointing to say the least. And I know for a fact that this whole thing is made out of this and they just painted over it. I could just tell. So is it disappointing? A little bit. Am I gonna go crazy and try to get my money back? No. I'll accept this one and take the L. But if you guys did get this, let me know what your thoughts on it are. And as always, thank you so much for watching the channel. Don't forget the 500 subscriber giveaway still going on. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys' support. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, me and Shimo, we're out of here. Peace out.